Good afternoon. It's Monday evening around 5:30. Thanks for joining me for a seat at the table. As I prepare for my week ahead, I was sitting here thinking about all the responsibilities I have. I am somebody's daughter, somebody's sister, somebody's mom, somebody's wife, somebody's friend, somebody's employee, somebody's business owner. Those are a few of the titles I've had or still have at this time. And sitting and trying to figure out how to juggle all those particular positions and the different ways I have to present myself in each of those places in my life just made me think about how often we figure out how to, for the lack of a better word, code switch in the different venues and places where we find ourselves. I always tell people the person you see with me is consistent. I'm kind of funny and playful, but I can be very serious. So it was interesting when I had this discussion with someone the other day, and I thought about it, how often I change, I guess, the way people see me. And I think that I'm presenting myself the same with everyone and in every situation, but sometimes we don't. So as we learn to manage ourselves in these different places, I just want to remind us not to lose the essence of who we are if we're engaging, supportive, and kind, that we take those qualities in ourselves and we take them everywhere. Having all those responsibilities as women, we sometimes tend to not ask for help. I had to take a step back recently and start asking for help from my friends and my family. And that was very difficult for me as a provider and a parent and a friend and someone in the helping profession. I couldn't figure out how to ask somebody to help me because I was overwhelmed. And I'd like to say now I have quite a bit of people that I call on all the time. I have a business coach now. She doesn't know that I've given her that title yet. I will surprise her with that title coming up really soon. And I'm grateful to have her. You know, they say that people move in and out of your lives for reasons, seasons, or for a lifetime. And I'm hoping that she's a lifetime friend. But if not, she's dropping beautiful pearls and beautiful knowledge on me and, reminding me to take care of the things that are important to me and not to put the things that I like and I want to do on the back burner. I can be strong, but that doesn't mean I have to do it alone. We sometimes as women like to think, I have to take care of everything. I have to do the laundry, take care of the kids, take care of the bills, go to work, build a business, volunteer at the school, volunteer at work, and do all these different things. And somehow we find ourselves burnt out, tired, exhausted, and not knowing what to do and how to give back to ourselves. So for that wonderful business coach that I have that keeps reminding me I need to enjoy the moments as they present themselves. Taking time for myself is my new thing the last couple of months of this year as I kind of wind down into preparing for next year. And I'm learning how to celebrate the small victories. I wanted to show you guys something, and I don't know if I've shown you before, but I'm going to show it again just in case I haven't. And if you guys can look over my shoulder, you will see my two vision boards back there. One is from this year, and one is from the year before. And I keep both of them up as a reminder. And this is my small victory jar. It was a jar that was made for me by a wonderful crafter that lives in Arizona. And every time I have a small victory, I put it in here and the date that it happened. And right now it's kind of full. And so at the end of the year, I'll take these out because I doubt I'll remember all my victories. And this is a way that I remind myself that I've done something good. And I keep it right here on my desk. And sometimes I forget, and sometimes I have to go back and put the information in. Like today, I think I put 5 or 6 in because, I've been traveling a lot. So some of them, happened while I was on the road. So I just had a few minutes to get them in, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. I happen to finally be able to sit down today and work from home, which is always a good thing for me. It gives me time to reflect. I don't take enough time to reflect and to organize myself, so that will be one of my goals for the coming weeks and for next year is to organize my calendar so that I know when I put someone or something on my calendar, I'm not overlapping with something else. I'm not conflicting, because we like to say yes to our friends, to organizations that ask for our assistance. But we got to figure out how to say no sometimes and be okay with the no. I had a little quick post last week, I think, about saying no and knowing and keeping my calendar current and updated and knowing what I have on my calendar will allow me to say yes and no and be authentic to myself and to the people that ask for my service. I do like what I do. As a matter of fact, I love what I do. Giving back and helping others is a passion of mine. So saying yes is great, but also saying no, which means saying yes to myself. That will be my new goal. That will be my new logo, and I will put it on my desk as a reminder of saying no means saying yes to myself. But yeah, guys, make sure that you don't get caught up in the titles that we have and the responsibilities that we have, that we put them in the right order. We support one another. And when you see your sister or your friend or your husband or someone not caring for themselves, make sure you say something. Sometimes you feel like it's uncomfortable to say something, but I really think we do a disservice to our friends and our families when we know that they're stretched thin and we don't voice our thoughts and our ideas. And sometimes we might have to give them an idea to prepare themselves to be better and to make sure that they're caring for themselves. I am a person that's always working on myself. I don't claim to be perfect. I don't claim to be even good at it. I'm striving every day, and there's some days I fall short. But I know if I don't attempt to make changes and do them, I will get the same thing, the same result. I'll be unhappy and nothing will get done. Nothing will get done. On days like this where I can do a lot, if I don't prioritize, I won't get it done. I don't even know where the list was. I think I had my list around here. I had a list of, 12 things to do. And I got quite a bit of them done, and I'm working on the last few. So hopefully I get them all done. And if not, I'll move them to tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with having a list and moving things to the next day. At least you can see where you've made progress. And progress is always a good thing. It doesn't have to be the whole list. It can be half of the list. I don't know what I did with my list. That is really strange. But I can't show you my desk because it's like really dirty. Well, not dirty, messy. It's messy. It's a little messy. My husband bought me a plant for my desk. So I'll be getting a pot for that. And it's just something to remind me to get out and to take care of myself, because it's something that I have to take care of. So, guys, wear all the hats, enjoy the hats, but don't feel like you're responsible to be perfect in all the hats that you wear. You guys have a great evening, and join me again for a seat at the table. I'll have a special guest in the coming week. Thanks you guys, and have a great day. Bye.